to Johnson. They're playing fairly tall. The Demons trying to stretch the Hawks.
Carroll with the big job on Lance Franklin, who's yet to kick a bag of goals against Melbourne.
Davey Ford on Guerra.
And Taylor and White to go at it in the ruck. Season 2008 underway for these two teams finally. The opposition ruckman gets the takeaway to Ellis, as I said, wearing the number 8 after wearing 32 last couple of years, and of course in the pre-season games in the Ned Cup this year. Osborne down the corridor, sees the lead again, this time Boyle.
Good movement from Hawthorn.
Good reach.
Boyle runs inside 50. He can nail the first. Very accurate kick. It's on the board.
And that was great transition, as just touched on a minute ago. Hawthorn, there's no better in the competition at rebounding out of their defensive 50 and getting into a shot on goal situation. And that was a good reach, a very good grab by Boyle. The problem was Garland just overcommitted and has gone past the man on the mark.
With Mark Williams unable to take his place. And here's Rioli. The excitement machine just backward of the wing.
Right now, Junior McDonald is running with him. This is a fair accolade.
Clinton Young to Taylor. He can go all the way here. Take some time. Poetry in slow motion. Kicks the goal.
Had to.
He had to. There was Jared Roughhead over the top. It was just been a little bit difficult in some of the games in round 1 so far.
Well, so far the scoreboard dominated by Hawthorn. They've been very impressive and taken most of their chances. But it's been the complete reverse at the
Long
other.
if he wants to, Chance Bateman. He's got a couple of one-on-ones ahead.
That's the one you don't want, though, because it gives players time to get back for Melbourne.
Nice kick in the end. Travis Tuck in just his second game for the Hawks. He sends the long bomb in the Franklin direction. There's the one-on-one you do want.
That's a great reach. Fantastic body work. It looked like Carroll in the end. Great catch.
Probably hoping Miller would come over the top. Lance Franklin gets his first. Hawks on a roll.
That's certainly something that the Melbourne leave your man and help out a defender like Carroll on a gun forward like Buddy Franklin. So it's gone long. Someone needs to leave their opponent and get over the back. Miller probably had to go. Actually, he definitely did have to go and get a punch and clear the ball. Script here. Hawthorn will have a shot on goal. They've been very efficient at clearing the ball out of the defence.
Birchall, Bateman, Murphy, Bateman. How's that for a pass? Outside of the foot. Rioli.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Boyle gathers the crumb. Free wasn't given. Lance Franklin strolls in. Don't you love him? He's got two.
It is the flow and run, power running from the half-backs and midfielders of the Hawthorn team to set up a forward 50 entry, and they've got key targets there everywhere that are mobile. Just at the other end, at the moment, the Demons are very stationary and going long.
Lynchy, I'm going to get that for half-time for you to have another look at Cyril Rioli. He looks...
All depends on whether Campbell wants to give it to him. He does now. That was a well-measured kick. Young was there for a long while. Now the long bomb inside 50. Boyle a couple to beat. Osborne the crumb. Time to size it up. Hawks are solid. They're looking very, very good. He needed to swing an arm and make it look as if he was trying to get rid of it. Ellis to Guerra. Franklin calls for it back to the square. High. Roughhead's there waiting for it. Good reach.
Done cold there.
Like etc., but he's just getting away. And I'm not sure that the Demons wouldn't be better served with him attacking the footy and trying to level Mitchell's output himself.
Just a tap in for Jared Roughhead. Mark Murphy. Plenty of players peeling off for him. Roughhead inside 5 minutes now to half-time. And it's looking worse by the minute for the Hawks. Stewart for the Demons. The Hawks looking solid. Jew to Franklin. That's as good as it gets.
How good was that pass? But what about the...
Buddy Franklin.
There was a few years ago, you would have had to just go the crack on the back of the head, just trying to upset the leading forward, but you can't do that these days.
Runs out. There's that kicking style. Brings it back. In your dreams.
One's hard when they're tired. Stewie Jew He's been very good in the early stages of this game and his career at Hawthorn. That is outstanding pace. Carroll did all he possibly could, was very close to his opponent, but Lance Franklin and any forward's got that sort of pace, going to be hard to stop. Great conversion.
It's not a copybook kicking.
In the space, had to get back quicker.
Franklin thumped it down. Stuart Dew can make amends. Breaks through 3 tackles. It's great to have you, Stuart Dew. The Hawks love him. He's their new hero.
Looked like a rugby league prop just going over. Hit the pack at some pace.
Oh, he just steamrolled his way through.
2 tackles. There wasn't much resistance there, but strong body comes in very handy.
Just got the 3-pack working, not quite at the 6-pack level just yet, but just flexed the muscles and through he went, the big barge.
Followed his
as far as the Demons are concerned.
Heard the umpire say play on, players playing for freeze. Birchall got it from Mitchell, gave it to Dew. 1-on-1, Boyle and Miller.
There's space everywhere.
Boyle spores to his own advantage, just needs to finish, or he goes for Franklin instead. Why wouldn't you?
Brilliant structure there from Hawthorn. Everybody pushed up for Melbourne.
He's definitely going to have a shot on goal.
Needs to really work this one from right to left. It's his natural bend, but has he got enough distance to do it?
He's kicked 3-3 so far. Make that 4-3.
So dangerous when you've got athletic forward. Happier if they're running up to centre wing. I'm sure the Melbourne match committee will be happier if Franklin's on the wing as well.
Taylor won the knock, but down to McLean with the clearance. And that's a spectacular mark by Ladson.
Running out of defence just to open up both options in the forward half of the ground. But to be fair, I think there hasn't been the pressure on the Hawthorn ball carriers, so they've had plenty of options. So through the middle's the best one.
That is a fair kick.
Birchall to Mitchell to Bateman to Young. Unbelievable.
Well, that kick of Mitchell's didn't.
Taking it the whole way here. Young finishes it off. Puts the exclamation mark on a beautiful passage of play. Jones, Stokes couldn't trap it. Roughhead does to Mitchell, another one. Tim Clark, Stuart Dew, sold the dummy to Wheatra, sends it long. Franklin! He was up. Boyle will mop it up and roll it home. It's like shelling peas at the moment.
Well, I was a bit disappointed there for you, Dwayne. I thought you were about to call Mark of the Year because he was...
Thumps it down. Franklin still lurking. Hawthorn players almost getting in each other's way at the moment. Franklin tries to manufacture a handball. Osborne straight up in the air. You heard the call. Offhand, Stokes!
He missed that. That was a brilliant tap.
First goal in AFL football to Cameron Stokes.
Goal brilliant, tap even better. Have a look at this one, Alistair. This was just the magic moment of the match.
Well, if it was deliberate, there's a great awareness of the...
It's the handball away, stolen by Ellis. Hawks have numbers inside 50. They've got Boyle, they've got Dew.
Take your pick. Players everywhere. Roughhead's gone down with the cramp.
And here's Clark, who may be just inside his distance here.
Oh, they're playing around with him now.
They are. This is getting embarrassing now. And Osborne finishes it off.
And that's the thing, Dwayne, it is getting...
White in the ruck against Boyle, knocks it down to Stokes. Handballs to Dew, strengthen the legs, kicks to goal!
I think he has.
Magnificent from Stuart Dew.
Melbourne players aren't it from Stewie Dew. And very good hands from young Stokes. Has either got the call or had the peripheral vision to know Stewie Dew was there. And that was a very good kick, regardless whether it's hit the post or not. It's gone very close. And that's just the way things are going for Hawthorn at the moment. We have a look at the slow motion replay. I reckon it may have touched the post. Very tough.
The discipline to come back into the corridor. Tuck's seen Franklin now. Tuck knows he's there. Tried to make out he wouldn't give to him, but he's got it.
Gets it out to that right-hand goal post. Generally bends it back right to left. Got to get it flush, though. Getting close to the man on the mark.
There he is, the run out, drifts it back. He is going to be bringing people to the football for a long, long time, Lance Franklin. They're going to be coming.
Players around you to help you. You've got no chance.
Stuart Dew loads up. Franklin has got a one-on-one. Oh,
he was almost out of position. Held his player out pretty well, young Bell.
He is a monster of a man. Lines up for his 6th. He is awesome.
And
Sewell to Mitchell. Bouncing ball to Ellis. They've just got the numbers. Ladson. He's got Bateman.
Oh, here we go.
Ton of options for Chance Bateman. Shoots it inside 50. Stokes all the way home. This is glorious.
And saw that nice little tap off half back.
Forward. Wheatley can rush it behind if he wants to Miller. Shoots the handball out to Bell. Now McLean. Brought down. Only received 8 Brownlow votes to Sam Mitchell's 21. So he doesn't get noticed perhaps as much as he should, even by the umpires and maybe by people like us in the media. Osborne's got 3. And we've got a party.
And he's been a very good player. Just adds that vigour around half forward, half back. Comes off for a spell now, but that's just fantastic. Every coach likes to see that. Forwards chasing hard to maintain possession.
Yeah, maybe 09 and maybe 2010 and 11 the way they're travelling. They've got young blokes like Franklin flying up forward. Off hands, Rioli runs through the pack. Absolute genius.
Well, if you couldn't get that number 23 jumper, there's a 33 that might be there. That'll go out pretty quick.
And he has put his name right up there for consideration as one of the early favourites with Tom Hawkins for the NAB Rising Star. There'll be another few bob up from this weekend. But there'll be a few more exciting than this kid. Just going through my mind about Melbourne, Dwayne. It's hard to believe that.
But quite rightly, a few of the Hawthorn players have struggled with cramp round 1, but just the way they've run.
103 points the margin. Campbell, he might get on the score sheet.
Gee, floodgates.
Bring out the hundreds and thousands sandwiches. Crack at it this year. They've been patient. They've got a good list. Bateman, short to Campbell. Pokes it inside 50. The lead from Roughhead. Gets there and marks. Nathan Carroll's has had a tough summer as it stands. Found himself in a count on Jared Roughhead. Starts at left, brings it back. We're running out of adjectives.
Oh, very lonely place. It's the mad Russian.
I think E.J. Whitten was adjudicating with Jack.
Young towards Dew, cut off by Green, but he lost his feet. Dew goes hard. Neitz comes at him. Dew stands his ground. Stand and then deliver. And Ladson will
contest with David Neitz, but took possession, went hard when he had to. 2 big bodies hitting in together, but had the poise to hit the target. It's fantastic stuff. He's had a very good start to his career at Hawthorn.
Can't get a piece of the action behind. 110 points. So it looks like being 100 plus. Cut off again. Ladson shoots it out to Campbell. Roughhead. He spins it around the body. There's some icing and a cherry on top. Sam Mitchell. Speaking of trying hard, he has been sensational, and the whole field opens up here for Osborne and Bateman. They could almost run it all the way. Chip kick inside 50. Campbell.
Chest mark. That's a joke.
Who was named in the side, did not take his place in the Hawthorn team this evening. Robert Campbell has got 1. Now got 2.
Been very good, Campbell. His stoppage work.
Wins.
Final play of the afternoon. All hail the Hawks. They have been simply awesome. Alistair Clarkson, in his 4th season as coach, has seen his team demolish Melbourne in the opening game of the 2008 season and give every Hawthorn supporter hope that this could be their year again.